morning, everybody. I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Mike DeLisio.
I'm Z Garcia.
I'm Russ Wakelin from the D6 generation.
Yes, D6 generation. It's
I
been a
know, we're
while
still
since-
around. We're out there.
No, it's not. I didn't. I wasn't
I see where you're
acting
going, Tom.
that surprised.
That was very
Hang on a second.
cold hard.
Who was the D?
Who are those guys?
That's a podcast, folks. Part of the DiceTower network. Since a meeting we had at the Noodle.
Yes.
In fact, the
Which is no longer open.
The old spaghetti factory?
no, the Noodle.
Noodles and Company?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
That's where we met.
that
We
is-
used to see who had more listeners to their podcast.
We compared notes. It was back then we said, I have 5, I have 7. So that's where we were.
Well, anyway, we're here to play a game. What's the name of the game?
Grim Dark Dungeon Master, Catacombs of the Necromancer. Every good game needs a subtitle.
Wow.
Yeah, of
Wow,
course.
that's a lot of words.
Grim Dark Dungeon Master is me.
That's
Yeah,
We're
Tom
the
gets to be-
Catacombs.
I'm the Grim
Yeah.
Dark Dungeon Master.
Yeah, that's typecasting is what we call
That's
that.
right. That's right.
Yes, that's what people. That's what my kids
When
call
I think
me.
of you, I think Grim Dark.
Grim
Yeah,
Dark.
and the tie definitely makes the
I
grim
am.
darkness.
Well, this is the double thing. I actually did not wear this for this game. It's because I'm doing some trick or treating stuff tonight. You know,
Nice.
so so prepping for that. Anyway, we have a contest that we started a couple weeks ago. You can still enter this contest to win a copy of this game.
Grimdark Dungeon Master, the Epic Pledge level. We're live on Kickstarter right now. The Epic level includes the base game, which you're going to see us play here in a few minutes. It also includes all the expansions and the miniatures version. So today you're going to see a bunch of acrylics, but we also have a set of miniatures for those who like to paint stuff to have as well. So if you win that contest, you're going to get the whole enchilada.
You get an enchilada as well, or?
Well, no enchiladas can be
Oh,
shipped.
all right, okay.
No, sorry.
I don't know that you'd want to get an enchilada in the mail.
Not a Grimdark enchilada. Never.
If you eat it, you turn into a necromancer.
That's right.
The advances in postal technology is pretty impressive.
The information to join this is on your screen. Just email us at contest@dicetower.com. In the subject line, put the word Grim.
And then in the subject, in the body of your email, you got to include the name of the Templar character, which you can find out by going to the Kickstarter page.
And you're going to try not to say during this playthrough?
I will try not to, but it might slip out if you're observant.
Clever.
And put your address in there, too. Huh?
Yeah.
That's
so we
right.
know-
Put your
yeah,
address
yeah.
in the body too. So if you win, we know where to send you the copy. Okay, so we're playing this game. I wasn't kidding. I am the dungeon master.
The Grimdark
here.
Dungeon Master.
Because Russ said something to the effect of, even an idiot can play the dungeon master.
Well, I meant to say one of the things that I wanted to make sure in our one versus many dungeon crawling game here was that I always disliked those classic one versus many dungeon crawlers that it always would say the most experienced player must play the evil overlord. And I was like, no, wouldn't it be great if anybody could play the evil overlord?
Even a moron.
Let's put the buffoon over there.
Well, you know, sure.
Guys.
And that's where we are.
I could say it.
So yes. So in this game, one player, that'll be Tom today, takes on the role of Grim Dark Dungeon Master, controlling the dungeon. He controls the dungeon and all of the various minions, including the mighty Necromancer, who can spawn as the game progresses. Meanwhile, Z and Mike and myself will be playing mighty heroes whose job it is to find key objective rooms in the game. Either the one with the Necromancer, find that guy, slay him, we win, or there are 2 sub-objective rooms out there. One is a treasure room, one is a ritual chamber. If we can purge both of those, we will also win. Tom's job is to wound us enough to dishearten us and make us bail on our plans, and that just means if at any time we have a combination of 6 face-down cards on our mats here, we have failed in our mission and we will lose. One of the things that makes this game a little different, though, is nobody knows the layout of the dungeon at the start. There's no map book to go look through and figure all that out. We're going to build the dungeon together, kind of like an RPG. We're going to figure things out. Tom's going to influence them, and where these rooms end up, nobody knows at this moment.
Okay.
So real quick, you guys can see these rooms behind my shield, and now you can.
Let's put them back out there, Tom.
Tom's tiles are all hidden behind a screen over there because we can't know what tiles Tom has access to. So let's get playing. And
Should I reshuffle them or?
I pre-shuffled them. You're fine. You're good.
You'll be good, Tom. Don't worry.
I did not. On my honor, as a.
You're about to get crushed.
Yeah, right.
Good luck.
So yes, and it is competitive. So there's no impetus for Tom here to try to be nice on us or anything like that. He wants to kill us. We want to kill him. It's all good. Basically, we will learn the rules as we play. It's one of those games where it's very fast to set up, hopefully, and it plays in about an hour. So the goal here is simple, fast, fun. You play the dungeon crawl. If you liked it, you go play it again. You switch your seats, right? Try something different. So Here's how it works. During a hero's turn, and the hero player always goes first, I will take the first turn. The hero gets 2 actions. The hero player can either take what's called a basic action, which is right here on my hero's turn card. I'll put that on the screen here so you guys can all see that. So I'm going to get out of the way of Z's name there.
There you go.
There we go. We'll find a little spot for that. All right, so the hero's turn, couple quick simple actions here. They get a standard action and they get a card action. Standard action is basically take a step or swing at something nearby. The card action is you play one of your cards from your hand. And the cards in your hand, it's not a deck, it's just a hand of 6 cards. So you always know what your options are. So, okay, put the card out of there. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take a move. I'm going to have my Templar character here just walk one space to the right. Now, Tom, you must pick one of the 3 tiles from the top of your stack and put it under me there. So
He didn't
Tom
even
has
act like
chosen,
he considered. He knew right away.
Tom has chosen to place this tile. So one of the things that's interesting about this game is these tiles all have special abilities on them. So as Tom plays these tiles to the dungeon, he's going to get powers later he can activate. So right now, he has just put down the tombs, the open tombs, which means he'll be able to spawn undead there, which is probably something we should be worried about.
Maybe put my name right
Well,
there.
now, I see you said that that black box is an action he can do. The red box, is that a persistent thing we have to deal with?
So the red box that you're asking about, good question, Mike. The red box tells us the defense on this tile. So any tile in the game can be purged of evil. They're all double-sided. That's the other side. To purge the tile, they'll have to beat the defense pool up there.
Are you like wiping the blood up? Or no, wait.
I know you're spreading some blood around there. It's never. Yeah,
is that what purging does?
Well, yes, because you took some wounds, presumably fighting the skeletons in the room, so it's a little bit messy. It's grim and dark, Tom. Grim and dark. Okay, so here we are in our grim dark room. We know Tom could bring some skeletons in here. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take
I won't though.
Okay, I'm gonna keep exploring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this card, which is called Shielded Advance. I'll put it over here so everybody can see. So during the hero's turn, you can take a basic action, which is basically move or attack one minion nearby, or you can play one of your cards. Now, the hero cards have 2 things you want to keep an eye on. The first is what happens when you play the card, which for this particular case is take an extra basic action. And the second part of the card, which is really very important, is this persistent ability, which stays in effect as long as this card is up on my mat. And many of them affect other heroes that are nearby. For example, this one gives everybody +1 defense dice versus bows, because basically the Templar's walking forward with his shield raised and trying to defend folks. So I'm going to take another basic action here, and I'm going to keep exploring. I'm going to run one more tile here and force Tom to put another tile down.
You're still in the tombs.
Tom is just spreading the tombs out for us here. Another open tombs here for us. Now behind Tom's screen, he's got 3 decks of tiles he can choose from, and he can pick the top tile from each of those decks. They're all different colors, they all have different abilities in there, so we're kind of burning through his red deck right now.
That's right, Tom. Good luck.
Yeah. All right.
You went with the heavy red deck strategy. That is a sucker move.
It's a classic. It's a classic opener.
What a blunder.
You want to win? Ship some corn.
Okay, I've taken both my actions. I took a basic action, then I played this card, which has got my shield up, did my basic action. Now, what's interesting about this mechanics too here is it's an integrated turn system. So after I get to go, but before Z gets to go, the Grimdark Dungeon Master gets an action.
Cancelled. Cancelled.
Nope, there's none of that. Okay. So Tom has actually 2 different categories of actions he can choose from during his action. He can either do a minion action, but there's no minions on the board right now. They're going to show up later. Or he can do a tile action. And a tile action is one of 2 things. It's activate a tile already in the dungeon. He's got 2 choices here, both the same power. Or he could play another tile from one of his stacks. Tom, what would you like to do right now?
Oh, I'm bringing out some minions. But question.
Yeah.
So I can bring out skeleton minions. I have both swordsmen and archers. May I bring out one of each?
You could, but if you did so, you'd get less volume of attacks.
Less volume, Tom.
Yeah, less dice.
I was just kidding. 2 swordsmen.
All right. So how that worked is, as you'll notice on the bottom of this tile, I'm going to show everybody at home here. So you can see at the bottom of this tile, it says he can summon up to 2 skulls.
Open the tombs.
Right. And on these little minions here that Tom just summoned, these little plastic acrylic dudes, you can see on the bottom of his base, right in the acrylic, there's a symbol that's a skull, which means that's one of the ones this tile can spawn. And then there's a red symbol, which is the type of attack and how many attack dice it's throwing. And then there's some blue symbols there, which are indicating the defense dice on this minion. He chose a shield and sword skeleton, so he's hard to kill. He's got 2 defense dice, and he's got a sword. But that's Tom's turn. He only gets 1 action. He spawns some dudes.
And does that red, does that buff the defense for those minions?
Yeah, what is the red thing on the top?
Oh, the red thing on the top is the defense the tile has if we try to purge this tile.
If we try to purge it, got it.
Yeah, so we can also take actions to purge tiles as well.
Got it. All right.
All right.
So why did you purge the first one then?
I wanted to go farther in the dungeon and draw and see what's out here. I'm just being a little crazy.
If you go farther, you know you're fine. tombs.
Possibly. Z, what are you thinking of doing?
All right, I'm going to go ahead and play a card here. And I'm going to play this one. Let's go ahead and
So you
take
do
a
this in
look
either
at
order. You can play the card first, then take a basic
You can do
action.
the card and the basic. Yeah, the order of action doesn't matter. Either choice. What are you playing here, Z? It looks
I'm
like
gonna
the
do,
chain light. No, what are you doing? Arcane bolt. Arcane arrow.
Arcane Arrow. I'm
Yeah.
going to try to. I select line of sight there, tile within line of sight, and I'm going to. What is it? Try
You're gonna zap a
purge-
dude.
Zap and then purge.
Yes.
The tile.
So this is a great card. So what it lets
word!
him do
right.
is
How
he
do
can
you
choose
feel
a
about
single tile within line of sight, and he can tack up to 3 minions on that tile, and then he can also attempt to purge that tile. So that's great.
You have to do
And
both of those, yeah?
yep, and also in this, which is kind of nice, is on the bottom it says +1 red dice versus swords. And that's exactly what Tom has spawned here. So this magical spell is specifically designed for
To
frying
nuke
these
you.
dudes.
You know
Okay.
what's nice, Z, is that also since you're on the same tile as I am, you're going to get +1 attack die for an attack roll for all
Alright,
of the
I feel
heroes
like you're all ganging up
occupying
on
the
me at
same
this point.
tile.
Yes. So now we build Z's attack pool.
Let's build that pool. We're going to need more of
Yes, go
those
ahead.
red
Quick
dice.
question.
Tom.
If the attack fails, can he purge the tile?
Yeah, sure, why not?
It depends on the card. Some of the cards say it must be cleared of minions before you can purge it. Some of them can still attempt to purge the tile. So this one, I believe, lets him purge no matter what.
Attack up to 3 minions on that tile. Attempt to purge
Yeah,
the
so
tile.
this is a great spell. It gets both. Each hero's got their own sort of ability they're really good at. The Archmage is very good at purging tiles.
Is each
The
one
line
of his
of
attacks
sight.
separate?
Yes.
Line of sight, is there a range
Line
for
of
that?
sight, there's no range, but it's got to be a straight row of tiles. That's what
Okay.
line of sight means.
All right.
So basically, Z, you're going to attack each of these skeletons one at a time, and you're going to build your dice pool for each one separately. So you get 1 die just for going ahead and doing an attack.
Yeah.
Then you got a +1, looks like, down there from your persistent ability, right?
Yeah.
And then I believe the dwarf also.
I'll distract him.
Yeah, all the heroes have a special persistent power as long as it's not covered.
There we
Is it
go.
Danny
That as
Glover
well.
The
distraction?
dwarf. We should put that
Tom.
back on.
By the way, here's what the dice look like, folks. The red dice have swords on them. The blue dice have shields on them. Tom, because the minion he's attacking, that Z's attacking, has little 2 blue dice on the bottom. Tom's going to get 2 blue defense dice.
Already ready. You didn't even
There
need
you
to
go.
hand it.
Here we go.
You just need more swords, and Tom gets
You're about
shields.
to get crushed.
Here we go.
Tom got 2 shields. Z got 2 swords. The first skeleton blocks the attack. All right, now try the next guy here.
Take it back off. Here we go.
Try again. Try again.
That's 4.
There it is. That guy dies. Now
You
there's-
got crushed.
There's no
Okay.
hit points in this game. That skeleton just got zarched, so he's done.
There's no limit, right? I just put him back in my
Yeah,
pool.
just put him back, and he'll come back later. He's undead. And then now you get to attack the tile, right? You can purge the tile. Is that what it
It's
says?
the same thing. I mean, I get 1,
And then
I am not attacking.
Not attacking the sword now. That's why the tile has
And
a
this one is +1 die for all purge attempts versus the tile the mage is on.
And you're not on that tile,
I'm
so that
not
doesn't
on
help
it.
you either.
I
So you
couldn't
only
move there
Nope.
anyway.
And I believe the dwarf special ability is also only for minions, right? Or is it any attack?
It says any attack.
Oh, good. So
for
the dwarf
attack
still
rolls.
helps you, so you get 1 extra die from that.
What?
That's an attack roll, purging that room.
Yep. And then Tom still got 2. This is what the symbol on the tile means. There's 2 blue defense dice for Tom. So go ahead.
Man, here we go.
Looks like
a
2
2.
versus 2. Again, Tom's rolling is fantastic.
Try to knock this gravestone over.
There you go.
We use skeletons craftsmanship. It's like Skyrim. The skeletons just keep coming out of the walls every time you move.
Yes.
Anyway.
Exactly what it is.
I like that.
All right, so Z, you still got a basic action though. You played your card.
Right, and
Now you
now
get a
I can
basic
do
action.
the explore, attack.
You can move, attack. Attack is an adjacent or
Right.
You
yeah.
can try to purge that tile, right?
Or I can move again.
You can move
could.
again.
You
You can
could
walk
move.
closer
If
to
I know
everybody. or you
anything
can-
about how these games work, I should separate the party.
I think you should do that, yes. You want to separate,
I'm gonna go
split the
ahead
party.
I'm
And
gonna
one
go
thing
ahead
worth
and
noting,
move
most
it.
of the buffs, like the fact that we're giving each other bonuses, require us to be nearby. So separating the party allows us to explore the dungeon faster, which is good, because time is the Grimdark Dungeon Master's ally, since time allows him to build a more nasty dungeon. However, if we split up to speedy through the dungeon, we're gonna
I'm gonna do
regret
that. I'm
Where's
gonna-
Admiral Akbar?
Is it a trap?
It's a trap! Oh my goodness.
got
Okay,
guys, see.
Tom has played the Force Cage on the
Oh,
Mage.
not the force cage.
Yeah, so you were. So the
Yeah, the
Force,
thing your mother told you about to keep make you go to bed.
the Force Cage on the bottom has a black effect, which means the Dungeon Master can activate it, but also it goes off. So the Force Cage makes a 3 dice attack versus the current hero that's there, whoever enters or leaves the tile.
occupant.
Yeah. So Tom, you get to roll 3 dice.
It's an Airbnb.
And you get, for defense pool, you get 1 die, and plus any bonuses. My bonus is only for arrows, so I think you're just going to get 1 die.
You got.
Yep, you got zarched. Oh no! And yeah, Z rolls well, 2 shields, but Tom got 4. So Z, you're going to take a wound. Now, when you take a wound, you can either turn over a card that's already face up, or take a card out of your hand and put it face down.
Right. And
Does it go in slot 2?
Yes, it goes into slot 2.
And like you said, to make sure everybody understands, no matter how much he beats me by, it's 1 wound.
It's 1 wound. It doesn't matter how much you win by.
1/6 of victory.
And I have
Sweet,
to assume-
delectable victory.
This is probably a very obvious question, but I'm going to state it for the
Please do.
purposes of you cannot choose your rest card as a.
Yes, that is an important thing that's in the rule book. Never choose your rest card as your wound.
Right.
Because that's how you heal. And unless the
right.
cleric's in the game, who's in the expansion, you will regret throwing away yours. There may, however, it's not officially, it's only a recommendation. There may be
Okay.
a moment near the end game that
You might
somehow
have to get
makes sense
desperate.
for all the bonuses you do it.
right,
So it's not unallowed.
I could see that. You're like at the final boss. You have 2
It's just,
cards left.
I'm
One is
all
rest,
in.
one's a major
right, it's,
attack.
I'm all in. But I will say it's a risky move. So definitely not this early in the game for sure.
I did not do it.
I would do it just to show.
All right. See what happens.
So interestingly, that was during Z's turn that he took a wound. It's now Tom's turn. So Tom, you can.
No, that was.
you-
That's right. That was me exploring.
That was you. So Tom,
no.
you can shock the monkey again. You can activate the force cage, or you can spawn
Not
more people,
shock the monkey.
or you can play a tile, or you can activate this minion to swing a sword at the Templar. Your choice. What would you like to
Would
do?
you like to swing on us? I'm actually going to
Now,
activate.
shock the monkeys in my head too, and I apologize to everyone. Everyone that's listening right now, I am sorry.
I'm going to actually activate this tile. Oh, by the way, can I keep adding guys?
Yes.
Okay,
the,
but I
the
don't
only
want to
limit
do
is
that.
you
I wanna
can't
put
hang
some
them over the
archers
head.
there.
You keep filling them in there. I've seen some pretty.
I'm going to put some archers there.
archers. Excellent choice. Okay. All right. So that's how.
But I could have shocked you. I just want you to know that.
I appreciate that.
All right.
I, for one, welcome my new monkey trainer overlord.
All right. Mike's turn here. He's playing our dwarf barbarian over there. What are you thinking, Mike?
Well, I'm thinking it's time. Tom, do you feel a slight breeze?
My fly's up.
No, I think that.
Isn't that like one of those code things that you tell people?
You're feeling the preliminary effects of the axe whirlwind.
Ooh.
Oh wait, first though I need to move.
Smart.
First,
so for his basic action, the dwarf's going to move here.
correct.
I think I sense what's coming.
I've tricked him to not go near you.
I know everybody's scared of the shocking cage.
Axe whirlwind.
Yeah.
Attack all minions and on your tile and adjacent tiles, and then this isn't an attempt. It's purge all tiles cleared of minions, right?
I think it says attempt. It does not say
No,
attempt.
it does not say attempt. It
Oh, okay.
says purge all tiles cleared of minions.
All right, there you go. So
I
if you can
believe
clear 'em-
I would like to ask the FAQ.
So if you can clear them, you can clear them. So you can purge them,
Right.
you can clear them. So go ahead. Can I borrow your card? So I
Yeah,
can show
absolutely.
the
Let's
audience
show
here.
that whirlwind.
So here's the axe whirlwind. It's also great because it gives him +1 versus swords. And that's important because one thing to note is that these persistent effects do affect the current hero and they affect the turn they're played. So this is going to give him +1 when he tries to swing at that guy who's got the sword nearby.
And we
these
get
guys
all
have-
the dots.
What's that?
The little dots. Like, so that one's got 2. This one had 2. We get them all.
Yes,
We don't have 2.
everything is cumulative. Yeah. So, all right. So you can pick which would you. So you're going to attack all these minions here,
Right.
And you're going to try to purge this tile if you can kill all the minions, which is great.
Yep.
Where do you want to start? Which minion do you want to attack first?
Let's just start close and then let that whirlwind grow.
Wait, he's hitting this one too?
Oh, he's hitting
Yes,
that one
it's all
too,
adjacent
Tom.
tiles too. Yeah,
Make
he's a
no
warlord.
mistake.
He's a barbarian. He's crazy. All right,
right.
so you get 1 die just for the attack.
Right. I get another die just +1 on
Because
all
you're a
attack
dwarf.
rolls.
You're not
right?
tired yet. Yep.
And then are these?
This guy's a
You have a
sword.
bonus for all heroes within 2 tiles, +1 versus swords.
All right, so he's going to have 4 dice
This is versus swords,
Yeah, so
though.
this guy, the sword guy's in trouble. Yeah.
All right. So, but I'm not going after him first.
Oh, you're not yet.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
then
this
you
guy
don't.
you don't have
You don't
yet.
get that
Or
other
this
one
one.
either. Yeah,
Or
you only
this
got 2.
one, okay.
All right. So on my own
I'll take
tile.
one more.
Yep. And Tom, you only get 1 blue defense die for these
I
dudes
got
because
it,
they're
I got
archers.
it,
He's
I
all
got
over
it.
it.
Here we go.
Tom gets a shield. Only 1 sword. He survives.
Blank.
Which is huge because it means you won't auto purge that
I
tile.
will
right?
not auto purge.
All
Terrible
right.
at this.
Now there's this guy. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh, miss!
The skeleton is mocking you.
All right. I'm going to purge that stupid.
Now this guy
tile.
you get 4 dice on.
Right.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Swords all day over there.
Wow,
overkill.
he
Is
Is that
turned you up
overkill?
into
Can I
powder.
splash damage
So
over
that
here?
kills this dude.
All right. And
And
it purges that
auto
tile.
purges the tile, which, as you can see now, on a purge. So this tile did look like this for everybody following along. And then when we purged it, there's just a little bit of a bloody mess there. But
clean up
you'll
after
notice
yourself.
the ability that was there is now gone. So the
correct.
Grimdark Dungeon Master has lost the ability to spawn more guys
Yo,
there.
grim face.
That's right.
That's right. All right.
What's the thing at the top say?
It just tells you that it's purged, and it's got a little
just
skull.
purged.
It's a little skull type tile. There may be things in the future that let people bring tiles back. All right. So nicely done there, Dwarf.
I did all right. I mean, I could have done so much
you
better.
did your
These
basic.
archers attack someone in the same spot as them?
They may. The way the archer's worded is it's in the same square or adjacent, yeah, or in the.
But they're only going to get 1 red die.
Only
each?
going to get 1 red die. It may or may not work out. That could be a long shot. You could definitely shock the mage again.
I'm definitely thinking about shocking the mage again.
It's 3 dice. It's almost a certainty. Or you can bring more tiles out into the game, or
I
spawn
wouldn't
more
say it's
games.
almost a certainty. I just rolled a lot of blanks.
Yeah. Well, there's luck involved. It is a dice game.
Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah,
Try.
what do you want to do?
I'm going to
Tom?
shock Z. Why
You're
would
a
I not?
monster, okay?
Passing some more red dice.
All right.
I need all of them.
I'm loving the special rules ideas we're seeing in the chat over here for bonus dice for being a national treasure. That seems
Well,
like fair.
look.
That's a stupid
What do
one.
I roll? What do I roll against this?
All right. Oh, yes. So you get 1 die for just being a hero, and then unless you have any bonus dice for against arcane, which is a little eyeball, which I don't think any of us do.
No.
So there's no other help. One of your abilities does give you dice against
Yeah,
arcane.
well, I did.
but
You
that's-
too.
Oh, your wound took out the ability. He's wounded. Only
Z,
one
you
sword.
got a shot. You got a shot.
No! All right, take another wound there.
Oh my
Z.
gosh.
Okay, so the rest is what
we're
you said.
1/3
Definitely
dead.
lock
Definitely.
the
This
rest.
game
Now
is
don't-
like a 10 out of 10 for me currently.
You can also turn that one over.
We're 1/3 dead.
We are now. Everyone should know it is possible to heal. The rest card has ability to heal, so it is by no means certain that these 2 wounds will stay on the mage forever. But it does require we spend some time with the mage doing that, so we're gonna have to make some decisions here.
I think can the mage move and heal?
Yes, the mage can do a basic action that also.
Because I think Z should stay there.
But if he moves, he gets zapped for leaving the tile too. So yeah, it's rough.
You're basically flying into the sun all over again, Tom.
If I'd known this, I would have played that on you when you moved in there.
Well, all right. So it's now back to me, right? So. All right, Tom. Things are getting serious here. We're
Getting serious.
We're going to have to find some things. So I'm going to really
That
push.
burning smell, that's me.
Yeah, I'm gonna push to find some tiles. So I'm going to step here.
That's right.
Watch
I'd
out,
like you
this
to-
way
as a
lies
basic action.
madness.
Give us one of those special tiles, Tom.
Put it out. Shock somebody else. This is no longer a cooperative game for me. You guys have abandoned me in the shock.
No, I'm
game.
coming to you. I'm just coming.
Oh,
here.
no!
Oh, he
I
just
saw it
exposed
all.
More
All right.
tombs.
More tombs.
I
didn't
told
get
you that's
shocked.
all you were going to
He's
find.
blown
All
through
right.
that
Now,
red
however, now I'm going to play one of the Templar's best abilities.
That's
so you
right, Tom.
you
Get
kind
ready
of
for
saw a
this.
couple of big power moves. The axe whirlwind's one of the big ones. This
See that? I got
this is
passed
a
right over me.
I did see that.
I saw this guy get shocked a few times.
Z's hanging on to his power move.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it'll come later if he doesn't die. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right, so this is Detect Evil, which is a subtle ability of the Templar. It basically lets the Templars to figure out the layout of this dungeon. And what it does is, the Grimdark Dungeon Master must now, by me playing this card, Tom must now place 3 tiles from the top of each stack. So he has to take whatever's on the top of each stack. So if one of the objectives is there, it's got to come out. And they got to be placed as close to the Templar as possible. So I am now starting to control the layout of the dungeon. So I'm going to play that card. And in addition, it gives us +1 red dice versus skeletons, which is always a good thing.
All right.
So Tom,
next to you,
all right, there's another
More
tomb.
tombs.
Yeah, keep going.
in between you and Z, are some barrels and crates. Anyone who's on here, including me, gets +1 die to their defense roll.
That's a good one.
Think about
I'm
it.
in there.
I love it.
The one that I'm not putting.
I'm hoping to get
next Z
the
is
objective.
Echoing chance.
Ah,
Heroes
no
in this style
objective
have -1 to their defense pool. Oh, that's -1.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just kidding. That's going there then.
All right.
Seems odd that you
Yeah.
can just rearrange the dungeon like that.
Well, he's still
Well,
putting
you
it
know,
down. That's
have you seen the cube?
So my goal there was to sort of burn through Tom's decks and start to try to find the objectives.
Yeah.
But also, we'll build the dungeon a little bit here, and we do have some rooms we can hide out in. So you'll notice in the dungeon when it's blue, it's just sort of a persistent effect. Black are abilities that Tom
we
can
may,
use.
if we want to, we can shift it this way, but we'll see how the dungeon
Yeah, we can slide it around a little bit. Okay, so that was my turn. I advanced. I did some detecting of evil.
You did.
Tom, you get an action now. What are you going to do?
What will
We
you
got to
do?
get Z out of that.
We really do.
that shot
Can I
cage.
walk out?
You can. You'll take another attack, but yes, you can. That's probably.
Or you
But
can
I can
purge
play
the
a
room.
card here, though.
Or you can try to purge the
Just
room.
purge the room.
And you're pretty good at purging rooms. Because you got that ability.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, here we go. So Tom just brought up more skeletons on the Templar. Okay, so now it is your turn, Z. You need to get out of that situation, buddy.
If I purge, that's an attack that counts as a basic attack.
Yeah, so
action.
purge is a basic attack action against the tile you're on. That's the difference between an attack is just.
So I don't hate. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I don't want to give Tom any more information. If
Well, that's
Tom's
the
mic-
thing.
Check your battery level on your mic, Tom.
Sorry, look over there, Tom.
It says your mic is fluttering a bit.
I'm going to play this Dispel Magic card.
Oh, that seems good.
And that says, attempt to purge any 3 tiles.
That could be
Select any 3 tiles without minions within line of sight.
Yep.
Tiles may include your own and need not be adjacent.
Nice.
And attempt to purge those tiles.
You can do this.
So you can
Also,
try
this-
this tomb, you can try this tomb, and you can do that one if you want.
No,
I
it
think it has to be
free
empty.
free of minions.
Without
Oh, yeah,
minions.
yeah. Sorry, my bad.
And this one here gives me a bonus for all heroes within 2 tiles, +1 for purge attempts.
Yeah, so
We're
you're,
going to start
And you.
with
Yep.
where I am.
all right. So where you are, you're looking pretty good. You get 1 for being you. You get 1 for
Natural energy.
your natural energies, and then you get 1 for the card you just played.
What's
So-
the
No,
defense?
Tom, you're
We're
here.
both within 2 of him, right?
Yes, but that goes to.
Yeah, you would get
it
the
gets a
bonus.
die.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So your defense is 2 blue dice, Tom. So Z's got an edge here. Let's see what
How many
happens.
dice you got?
4.
Oh, Z rolled
that's
well.
a shame. That's a shame, Tom.
All right.
Yeah.
The force
So-
cage has been breached.
It has been breached.
You
Now,
blew the,
force
circuit breaker.
The force cage just became a teleportation
It sure
circle.
did, Tom. How do you feel about
Whoa!
Now, if we can find other teleportation circles that allow us to sort of bamf around the dungeon like Nightcrawler,
I
so
don't
we'll put
I
that.
don't want to mess around with energy anymore.
We'll put that right there. Now you also have 2 more tiles you can attempt to purge.
Can I
because of that
unpurge
ability.
a tile?
There is a power card. There is a power tile that lets you do that. It's one of the objectives. But yes,
And then we'll just repurge.
that? That's right.
I'll then
It'll be a purge
Unrepurge.
of attrition.
a attrition purge.
in any kind of purging contest, I'll win.
All right. If there's any doctors listening, we know what you think purge means, and that's not where we're going.
No.
All
You can do the
right,
one
I'm
next
going
to
to
you?
take out.
I'm skeletons. I don't care about no
the
This one here?
Yeah.
All right. So again, I think you get 1 less die now because you're not in the tile, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
But Tom gets 2 defense dice here, so go for it.
Here we go, Tom.
That's a 1.
That one blocks. You can also try this one or this one. What do
No,
you
you
think?
can-
That one
has to
has
be this
people,
one.
Oh, so
so
you
I
can do
can
this
do
one.
that one.
This one is no
No,
defense
no,
dice, so it's just a straight roll.
Come on.
No!
Oh, you need 1. Oh, yeah,
Victory! All right, Z, now this is interesting. So this tile you just purged did look like this,
Yeah, look at this.
but now when
it
you
was-
flip it over, the
yeah, it was
corridor
that.
tiles have no defense dice, so they're easier to purge.
Yeah.
And when you flip it over, it has a giant arrow.
Oh, there's an arrow, Z.
And the arrow is the color of one of the objectives. The objectives are green, yellow, and red. And Z, you can pick the direction of this arrow. And this arrow is going to then force the yellow room to be in that direction.
I love it. We're
So
going
where
to
do
have it point towards
Towards
us down here.
Yeah, that's great because we're running out of room near the top of the screen, so that's good. Okay, there we go. The arrow is pointing south. And the idea behind this is if the Dungeon Master was building some kind of really evil area to make it easy to defend for one of his cool objectives, now we've just forced Tom to put it in a direction maybe he didn't like.
Can it go here?
Yes, as long as it's south of this line. Yeah, that's correct. Yep. All right.
There it's going.
So did you do a basic action? So you,
I have
you did
not yet.
So you
no,
still got a
now I
basic
can
action.
walk out of here.
You can get the heck out of that room.
Man
man.
into space. I
It's still
need to
sparkling
leave.
in
Now,
magic.
can we speak since we're kind of all 3 of us against him?
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
when
yeah,
I
you're-
speak, I get the
So
shock.
Z, if you
Hello. Hi.
oh, that doesn't really because I'm going to be going up basically.
Well, you're going up.
So if you were coming that way, I just
You
didn't
want to
think-
meet up?
I don't know if this would help me. I think it would just help you.
Yeah, let's hang out.
Getting together can be
there.
good.
Yeah.
I'm
all
going
right.
there. Okay. I'm done. Tom,
All right.
what could you
Tom gets an
possibly do
action.
to me now?
Russ is getting attacked here by some
There we
skellies.
go.
By
Yeah,
arrows?
hurt
Oh,
somebody
no,
else.
swords.
No, the ones that are in there. Do I only
All
get
right.
1 die for those?
No, you add them together. So you're going to get 2 dice. There's 1 die per skeleton, so you're going to get 2. So they're ganging up on me. I get 1 defense dice plus 1 versus swords for that. Anybody else get any blue defense
Nope.
dice? Nope. I only get 2.
No.
All right, here we go, Tom.
Come on, skellies!
I roll mine on the camera here. I rolled
2
2
blanks.
blanks.
Yes!
Oh, I'm wounded. Oh, no. All right.
Stupid
That's not great.
Paladin, I hate them so much.
I'll-
Goody two shoes.
I'll take
always
that
think they're
one.
Better.
We are
Oh, you
halfway.
a skin.
We are halfway to losing.
We are.
Team heroes.
We are.
No, I'm
we
gonna
have 3
heal, though.
wounds. So, all right. Well, you don't get to heal yet because now it is the dwarf's turn.
It is the dwarf's turn.
You're
All right.
next.
Can you, for a basic action, move me up 1 tile, please, to that lovely yellow?
I believe
are
I
you
get
joining the mage?
What's up?
There's no.
If I know anything, don't make a left.
He
here.
broke combat.
No,
with
there's no free swings. There's no free strikes.
No free swings.
No, okay, no.
No attacks of opportunity for your D&D players out there. No,
Yeah.
That's what I meant. I don't know why the word couldn't come out of my mouth.
Free strikes are for War Machine players. I have all the terminology. Whatever you guys need.
All right, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's time for a hammer slam. You want to put that up there?
Hammer slam. That's another good one. The dwarf's got
another-
all the. So the dwarf's very
Wait, is that-
offensive.
Blood?
It's a grim, dark game. Of course, it's blood. Come on,
More
matches your time.
skeletons. Where's the blood coming
this is
from?
what we
Marrow. It's
You-
mostly liquefied marrow.
He's been working his way through the cultists earlier. In fact, you notice, it's a good point, Tom. You also have cultist minions. We haven't seen them yet. And you'll notice this attack is bonuses versus cultists. That's their burning hands ability. So yeah, this is designed to be pulverizing cultists who are humans who have gone the way of worshiping undead. It's a very strange world.
So now they've gone the way of humans, gone the way of soup.
This card is called Foreshadowing. Get ready for the
Yeah.
I like this. Hammer sandwich.
So this one's similar to the
Spam?
Whirlwind.
Slam.
Gets to attack everybody adjacent, but it also has a chance to push anybody who survives back as well, which is pretty
love it.
sweet.
That's the idea.
Yeah,
love
so
it.
clear them out. Let's do it.
All right, so the first thing is attack. There's nobody on my tile to attack, but
nope.
I can attack both of those adjacent tiles.
Yes,
so let's
indeed.
start with the one
I'd like
south
to
of me
have
here.
some more minions, please.
Yeah, well, we're working on that. Okay, there we go. So how many dice you going to get? One for playing.
What type of...
They're swordsmen.
Sword. So I get +1 versus
Plus one
swords.
versus swords.
I'm only for purging bonus.
And then I get another +1 just for being
the
a
dwarf barbarian if you're on the same.
+1 die for attack rolls for all other heroes occupying the same tile. So does that mean I also get another one?
Oh, that's helping them.
That's helping.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I thought, but it
Nice.
doesn't hurt.
Okay, and you're going to get 2 blue defense dice for each skeleton.
I'm
so
prepared.
Tom is ready. Let's do this.
Crush.
Come on already.
Yeah,
You got it. He went blanks.
Wow.
You are complaining
Wait, you attacked
before you
here?
even see what
I was
happens.
actually attacking south.
Oh,
yeah,
south.
because I
Sorry.
only rolled one.
It was south. Sorry, my
Oh,
fault.
then I should have been only rolling one die.
Only
Well,
one
then
die.
let's just assume he did that.
Well,
Because
just-
you rolled
Yeah,
a number.
then I went over there then.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so then I'll stay over
Stay
there.
over there. Do another one.
My goodness.
Oh, there he shielded.
I'm rolling terribly.
What is
Down
happening,
here,
Mike?
Down here, I believe you get 1 less die because you're fighting archers, and he gets only 1 die because he's an archer. So there we go. Let's see what happens.
2, 3.
The archer does die there.
Bam.
Nice. Okay.
Crush.
And then another one, right?
That is another
The
one.
one
Yeah.
you missed up there, did you push him back or something?
Well, I will be able to
He gets
move
to
all
the end.
surviving
Okay.
minions one tile away.
All right, here we go.
That's 3.
Another one dead.
Oh,
Wow.
that's beautiful. See?
All
You
right.
can turn it around.
And then you get the push on this guy. Where do you want to push him?
Push him
do you have
down
any
so against the
suggestions?
ground.
What you think might be best?
You know, I don't want to use. I've played this game a lot,
Okay,
so I don't want to. I don't
Z,
want to.
what do you think?
Yeah.
Push him towards push him here.
Okay,
All right.
let's push him there. And
That did
then
not sound like the right choice, did it?
I get
Russ is like-
actually.
No, I was just. I was.
Russ,
That
is
was
there-
not a commentary.
Is there an order of
Alright,
operations
I mean-
on this? Because it says attempt to purge any of those tiles without minions. Is that after I've moved?
Yeah,
them?
it should have been. It should have been before you moved him. So
Okay,
yes.
so I can only attempt to purge
this one.
that one.
This one here.
All right, so I'll do
and it's
that.
an attempt to purge. So Tom gets his defense dice down.
And I'm rolling still 2 on that.
Well, you now get a whole
now
bunch
you
of
get
goodies
now
from
now
me.
the elf helps you out.
Bonus for all heroes within 2 for purge. Plus 1 for purge.
There you go.
That's 2 more just from me.
I'll take another
All right.
red one
All right, there you
Wait,
go.
why do you have 4?
because I'm a dwarf.
Because he's really good at purging. He's
No,
got
I get that he gives him 2. Why does he start with 2?
Because I get 1
He gets
for an
1
attack die,
the dwarf gets 1 for his innate ability.
and then
so
I
it's
get
pretty good.
another one just for
There you
being a
go.
hero.
Yep.
You need a hero to put you right in the face.
All right, Tom
with
gets a shield.
all of those.
And he blocks it.
This is ridiculous. How badly I roll. It
Mike is the worst offense
remarkably
player in the
bad.
history of board gaming.
I
that's-
cannot roll dice on
There's a
camera.
lot of swords
Or
on these
draw
dice.
cards.
I'm just showing the
Crazy.
camera. There's a lot of swords. There's mostly
Man,
swords. Just
it-
saying.
Mike is not accurately showing the game off.
It's fine. No, it's all good.
This game is grading us on a scale, on a sliding.
All right.
Scale.
Okay. So excellent. Well, hey, you cleared a lot of guys.
I did
Curve.
clear
That's the word I'm looking
guys.
for on
I
a
did
curve.
clear
Yeah.
guys.
And you did your basic move to get in there,
I
right?
did.
So okay. So now it's over to Tom. What are you gonna do?
You're gonna pass? Okay.
Yeah, sorry. We'll take a pass.
Where's my guy who's alive?
Down here, I believe this dude.
And he's a swordsman?
He's a swordsman, but he's only one to die when he's by himself. They work better in a squad.
No, I got that.
But you can't spawn there because.
I know, but I can spawn here.
Yeah, you can. All right. Nice. Okay. Excellent. So Tom's gone. It's back to me now.
Rest.
We got to find this objective here. This is getting serious.
Tom wants us to rest.
Rest.
That means he's got nothing but objectives.
I do kind of want to rest, but and if I see now if I the challenge I'm in now, if I don't rest, I'm going to cover up my my defensive bonus for all my fellow heroes, which seems like it might be kind of a bad thing. What do you guys think? Should I push on or should I rest?
You should push because I'm gonna rest.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see. Okay,
And I can push.
I feel like
on,
that's
too.
fair.
I've been mostly
You know,
attacking.
why don't I try to clear? I'm not going to try to attack. I'm just going to. You guys can handle these. I'm going to go move in one more square over here, and then I'm going to. Then I will do the Holy Blade.
Holy Blade.
Yeah, the Holy Blade. So
Holy
here's some of the
Blade,
Templar's
Batman.
abilities here. So I'm not quite as awesome as a dwarf who can like attack everybody, but I can pick my tile or an adjacent tile. So I'm going to pick the one I just stepped out of. I can attack 2 minions on that tile, and then I can try to purge it. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to go try to beat up these 2
If there's anything I've
skeletal
learned from
swordsman.
this game, it's like he's like, that's a good card. Basically, it's the same as saying, that's a card.
It's a card, and it's good.
Not
So-
if it's one of mine.
And so are these
I haven't heard that once about any of my cards.
Well, you're getting wounded a lot.
are these sword minions?
They are sword minions.
So you'll get a +1 from me.
Is he close enough, though?
He's
Within
within
two.
two
Yeah, I'll
tiles,
take
I
that. And I get +1 versus skulls. I get 2 +1s versus skulls. So I need 2 more dice.
I really think you guys should
All right.
split your
So you
party
get
more.
5.
So there we go. I get
Don't
5
you?
dice. Yes, thank you. 5 dice. Tom, you get 2 per dude.
I
Now
mean,
watch how someone who actually knows how to roll dice does. There we go.
I got a lot of swords. I got a lot of
Seeing it all,
swords.
Tom.
I got a
We're
lot of
seeing it all.
swords. Tom's got it all exposed out there.
I saw
So
everything.
we did kill one, and I get to go again against the other skeleton there. And I also
Oh
rolled
my
a lot of
goodness!
swords. I don't think he can stop that time. I killed another one, and then I can attempt to purge the tile, but I don't get all these dice for
Yeah,
that.
but now you get some help from me. I'm
Yeah,
useful now.
Yeah, now you
I'm
are.
the captain.
You are.
now.
You got the right cards out.
+2 from me.
+2 from you, and that's all I get, right? 3 against your 2 dice there. 2 swords. Oh! That tile will not go down.
No.
Okay. All right.
Tunnels. They're dug deep.
Yeah.
My turn?
It's your turn, Tom.
You just killed the guys I was going to do.
I did. So one of the things you might want to start thinking about is putting a bunch of tiles down and getting some distance between us so you can build up a horde. Spawning in the middle
I'm
of us will
actually
just take
going
them down.
yeah, you're right. I haven't learned that. I'm going to do this all the way down
Ooh,
here.
Okay, we just saw for the first time this game the cultist tile. So this spawns a new minion type. It's got this little icon down here. And these guys, unlike the skeletons, they basically cast Burning Hands, which allows them to attack all heroes on consecutive tiles up to 2 in a row. So these guys can really, really get a lot of wounds out quickly.
Man, I played that earlier. Had
So
I done
that's trouble for us. We want to either avoid that area, which we can.
Yeah.
But Tom is playing into the fact that we put that arrow in that direction, so now we're kind
I'm
of.
sorry.
That was a
I
mistake.
have been shot severely for several hours.
That's a good point. All right, back over to Yuzi. Now that Tom played that card.
I'm gonna go ahead and rest.
That
okay,
seems
that's
smart.
what's gonna
Now
happen.
you can take your basic action before you rest if you'd like to.
Can you take it after you rest?
Yes, he may do either of those things.
But you can still explore if he wants to.
Yeah,
Could explore.
get shocked again.
That's the problem. That's what I'm scared
Knowing
of.
Tom, he's probably just sitting on one,
Sitting
waiting for you.
on a trap. Yep.
But then if you
think-
rest after, you could heal, so it might be okay.
Can I purge a tile next to me or on? I'm on.
As a basic action, you got to be on it.
As a basic action, I need to be on it.
I
just
believe
like
it's
As an attacker.
Yes. Yep.
Jesus.
Attack.
attack one minion on your tile or adjacent tile, or attempt to purge current tile.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I am going to explore. I'm watching you. I'm going up.
All right.
Is that me? That is
Tom.
me. I'm going up.
He's going up one.
Tom, what are you doing to me?
All right.
Go ahead. We got to burn those tiles out. That's the idea. Is to
you
get
gotta,
you to
you gotta,
play
you gotta
tile.
find the objective. That's our thing.
Let me see. Is it the objective, Tom? Did
Do I have to
find
put
the
all yellow tiles south of that yellow thing?
No, just the objective.
Okay, then this is going there.
All
It's
right.
another one of those. You
It's
have
another-
minus one.
Another
when you're
one of
on this
these.
spot,
It's
the defense.
basically our defense is a little worse there because we're distracted by haunting noises. So
But they're very easy to purge.
yeah, they're very easy to purge.
All right, so
right.
you moved up there.
I'm in
All right,
there.
now you're gonna rest.
Now I'm going
I
to
see.
rest. I play this rest card. You want to show that one?
Yeah.
That's the
So
one that says I roll to try to flip
you
these
roll
cards.
a blue die for each
back
of those
up.
cards. Yep.
And then, do I do them one at a
You
time?
do it one
all
at a time.
once?
Any shields will flip it over.
Got it.
First card.
I get to pick, though, which
You
ones
do.
come
Yeah.
up, right?
Yeah. Sure. So you get
Oh, boy.
nope, and then one more roll for the other card. Yes.
Okay.
So one of those cards flips over, and then you get to pick up all your face-up cards. So he's still going to come out of his rest with a wound. So we didn't heal as well as we'd hoped.
All right, I think I'm flipping that back over, and then
All
I
right.
get all these
You
back.
got all those back. Yep. There you go.
Where's my rest? Did I just put it? Oh, it's
I just
over
went from
there.
50%
Oh, sorry, I took
victory
your
to
rest.
33% victory.
There you go. But all right.
But the dwarf is going now, so this is basically.
Well, actually,
you're going.
And if I had taken this one, by the way, then and this had been there, just
It
slides
slides
over,
back.
right?
Correct. All right. Here comes some cultists. And as you can see on their bases, they have different symbols.
Here comes
so they
them
look
drums,
like
here
they look
comes
like
them
that.
drums.
And
But
he's
they
got little.
they can't attack anybody right now, right?
Not yet, not till he goes again. So, and then we're not even near them, so it's fine.
No.
He's building up a little defense zone, which is going to be a problem for us later. All right, assuming we end up going down that far, which we may or may not. All right, Z's gone. Tom spawned. Over to you, Mike.
Oof. And so they can go up to 2.
They attack up to 2 in a row. So if any heroes are here or here, all heroes will be attacked there.
Got it.
He can also take move actions with minions. He hasn't done that yet, which means he can reposition them. And then there's combos too. There's tiles that give bonus attack dice and stuff. So if he gets the right thing set up, it can be really, really toasty.
Don't talk to me about toasty.
Yes.
I have places where skin hasn't grown back yet.
I don't think you understand how shocking works.
I think you don't understand how shocking works.
I've never seen a shocked victim, I can thankfully say.
Yeah. There's some cookery that happens.
It's not DC.
I'm assuming adjacent is only orthogonal, yes?
Yes, correct.
It's alternating current, which makes a difference.
Well, yeah, it just makes your hair stand up a lot.
Got it. I'm so glad you know so much about electricity.
My dad was always yelling at me not to grab a certain wire.
My dad was an electrician.
How many defense do those?
Only one each. They're easy to kill.
One.
Yeah, they're easy to kill.
So, I don't know, Tom.
Right.
You might
move
lose
me
this.
over one, please.
I'm not saying I'm smarter than you. I'm just making stuff up.
I'm not definitely not smarter than you, but my dad is an electrician, so you like to talk to me about current.
All right, here we go.
All right.
We're going to play the hand axe, if you want to.
All right, the hand axe.
I'm going to throw an axe in your face.
Yep.
Attack 2 minions in a tile in a straight line, and then attempt to purge the minions tile.
All right.
How come you guys get to do such cool stuff?
Because,
and over here, I'm like, oh, I get to play a card face down.
Are you
I get
a lord?
to rest ineffectively.
Are you a lord? Does it say lord up there?
A lord?
Yeah.
I really doubt it.
No, that's why you suck. I'm a lord. All right. Okay, so
But can you roll dice, Lord?
no, I cannot. All right. So I get one
He asked people to
die.
roll dice for him.
Yes.
He's a lord.
I get one die for sure.
So the dwarf has walked into this corridor,
Right.
sees the cultist, and is throwing hand axe.
So
I get a second
is he
die.
hitting one in each tower?
No, he's got to pick 2 minions in line of sight. So I assume you're.
I'm going for both of them.
He's going for the cultists.
Okay, so I get one for just being me. I get another one for being a lord.
Yeah.
And then I get +1 versus that type, right?
Versus explosions.
Explosion.
Yes. Yeah. Because his other card's out. He's set up for this. He's kind of set his motion up. I don't help you at all because I'm only good against undead. So.
Okay.
And I don't help you at all because
got
I'm
nothing.
ineffective.
All right.
Cultists only have one.
Only one die. They're easy to kill, Tom. But the way he rolls.
I'm
we'll see
feeling
what
okay.
happens. Yeah. Oh.
You got got.
Whack. That cultist is down.
All right, we're going to try this again.
Try another one.
Here we go. This never works twice.
No, it doesn't.
Ooh.
You got. Wow.
Okay, I don't think you're all that in a bag of chips over
I'm
there.
all of that and a bag of lords.
That's
All
right.
And then I attempt to purge.
Yes.
So I get one less,
Ooh,
right?
that could be useful.
Because I'm not going against that.
Correct.
I just get my 2.
Yeah.
And Tom rolls what?
Oh, never mind. This is for the
Tom rolls
top
2
one.
defense dice because of the.
You don't
Okay.
get this one. Never mind.
No, I don't help you against this either.
All right, well, let's see what happens. 2.
One.
Oh,
That's a turn, baby.
And the
That's
cultists
a turn.
have been purged.
Look at that.
There.
You busted it up.
It's all
right.
a mess down there now. All right.
That's right.
That's a
right.
great go. Yeah.
We're keeping.
You are a lord.
We're keeping Tom.
I'm looking.
We're keeping Tom.
Can I
messing
go?
with it. Yes, you can.
But I know this doesn't look good on camera, but it's going underneath that. other
Underneath
one.
there. Okay, we can fix that. Let's just kind of move everything up here. There we go.
Push.
I think we're pretty good. We didn't make too much of a mess.
No, looks fantastic.
There we go. Look at that. Okay, Tom has brought more
He had a
cultists.
backup, a
He had
Purge it.
backup room.
He hasn't brought the cultists yet. We can purge it. Although
Yeah.
they're not that hard to kill.
I'm gonna keep trying to find something important.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
Oh wow, he went from I can't kill anything to
Look.
they're not that hard to kill.
I got this.
I caught a cultist this big.
Yeah, that's what he just said.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go this
basically a
way.
joke,
I'm gonna try to stay near the party a little bit.
Okay.
Are we going
I
north?
get it, Russ. I get it.
Are
I'll
we
come
going
back.
south? No, it's all good. I'll go south. I'll go south right here. Tom, put something down. There.
Yes!
Oh no!
I've been waiting for you to do that.
All right. I only have 1 die against that. Tom, you get
I
3
love
red
it.
dice.
Now you'll understand.
Now
what
I
it
get
feels
shocked as well.
The main reason I didn't do this to Z, and I could have, was because he was going to rest next turn anyway. So I
Yeah,
might have
no.
shocked him, and he just took it
Brent,
right away.
I'm about to rest now.
Like. I'm gonna rest every turn, by the way.
No shields. Looks bad for our hero. Ooh. All right. You know what? I'm going to take it on the Holy Blade. Ouch.
I'm back up to 50%.
You are.
And then
You're
and then
resting, aren't you?
I'm going to rest myself. All the
Yeah.
rest cards are identical, so I'm going to roll 1 die for each of my down cards here. That one, nothing. That one, yes.
There we
I
go.
got that one back. So then these guys all come back to my hand, and this slides down here.
And now you're down to a third again. Okay.
Now I'm down. Yes. So we're
That's okay,
wounded.
though.
We're coming back. All right. I'm done.
Put it closer to Z.
Ooh. Here.
Yes.
All right. Tom has spawned our main objective.
Oh, our main objective.
The Necromancer's Lair. You can tell it's the main objective because of these cool 2 pentagrams here. So as soon as we purge The other 2 objective rooms have 1 pentagram each. So this is a main objective. It says here in the little gray box or the brown box here that Tom now has to spawn the Necromancer. Tom, you want to put the Necromancer on the screen here so people can see? Look at it. He's got his own little lair. He kind of fits in the throne there. He's having a party. This tile is pretty fantastic, though, because the Necromancer's now in their house. And as you can see from his base, he throws a lot. The fireballs mean he can pick any tile in line of sight, which is in a straight line and attack, with 4 attack dice against all heroes that are there, which is great. He also sits on a lot of defense dice. If we kill this dude, though, we win. However, while this tile's on the board, he can take 2 minion actions, which basically means minions on the table can attack or move twice.
But he has to do that as an action.
Yes. So first, and the good news is we've killed most of his minions, or all of his minions, except for this guy. And this guy counts as a minion as well. So the main boss is also a minion.
So quick question, since he was thinking it, is that hole in between there?
Wow, you're in my head.
Yes, this blocks line of sight right now. So until, because the best card, the Archmage, which Z has been hanging on to, has a power called Chain Lightning, which is pretty fantastic. However, right now there's this giant gap in the dungeon.
So it's also defensive.
Yes.
Never mind. The hole can stay there, Z.
So it's defensive because he can't see you directly.
I won't shoot you. You don't shoot me. Got it? Us mages got to stick together.
I'm okay with that. I'm ready to betray.
Wow.
Okay, I'm ready to switch teams.
Well,
it's your turn.
There is no rule that says there's a team. So okay. All right. All right. We got our big bat on the table.
Okay. I'm gonna move and then I will do a thing. So let me see.
Do a thing.
I'm just gonna move twice, I want to say. So this one here says I can take an extra basic action.
That's right. Yep.
The most boring of cards.
I'm gonna get closer to you here.
You gotta move
I'm
twice?
gonna go.
Just run straight up in me.
I am gonna do that, Tom. I don't care. I'm not scared. Let's go.
All right. And that also puts up a nice persistent effect as well.
Yeah, exactly.
We got bonuses versus. That also helps defense versus any magic, which includes the Lich Fireball, which is pretty sweet. So, or Necromancer.
Okay, I'm beefed up.
Nice. Okay. Tom gets to go again.
I'm going to put this one more over from him.
Oh.
It's following the rules for yellow.
Yeah. So Tom has just put down the yellow objective card tile. So these have started to show up. And what this one does is, it should be black by the way, it's all typo in the earlier version of the game. But what this allows Tom to do is flip over any non-objective room tile back to unpurged. So he can bring tiles back from the purge status.
And activate it.
And activate it, right. So things can flip over and start spawning dudes.
Come on, Mike. Come walk.
All right.
Come into my land.
So now we know where we got to go, but Tom has given himself some really great powers. All right. Over to the dwarf, I believe, right?
It is.
It's time to dwarf it up.
I'm going to do something very similar to Z, actually.
There you go.
Yeah.
Learn from the best.
I'm just going to move on to Z's tile.
Oh, okay.
I'll go boot, boot.
Not that impressive.
Where did you go? Boop, boop, like this? We're mobbing up. Okay, heroes. Tom, you get an activation here.
And I will do that thing I just said, and this is coming back.
And
activating with 2 cultists. Blah, 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 blah.
Don't care about the cultists.
They rose out of a pile of blood. They came back together. They call it uncongealing.
Recongealing?
I don't know what it means, actually.
Congeal is definitely come together.
What is the... No, but that's your blood congealing. I needed to uncongeal, and then... I'm sure there's a word for it.
Reform? Respawn?
Reform.
Rejuvenate?
We've reformed.
Yeah, you're getting a facelift.
All right. I got to get off of this tile. I'm going to try to flank. So I'm not going to waste time purging this tile. I'm just going to go here and get shocked. So leaving this tile because of its ability shocks me in the way.
Wait, this whole time you haven't been shocked yet. He's been doing other stuff.
That's right. He was. Yeah, I'm pretty impressive. I'm scary. Look at me. Look how scary I am. He's not going to mess with me.
I stepped in and he kept going.
I shot you one time. What are you talking about?
It felt like 12 times.
Well,
I'll tell you why I did that. If I had waited, he would have forced me to place tiles here.
All right.
And then I would have to put the good tiles next to him. You were going to do that.
That would happen.
Yes.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to step here. Yeah, because I was I showed him that Detect Evil spell earlier. That's exactly what I would have done, which would have forced them all up. Nice play. Well played, Tom. I'm going to go here now. First, you get to shock me.
I will 100%
so
shock
I only get 1 blue die for this. Any other? Oh wait, no. Versus Arcane, which is this symbol up here. So yes, I get an extra blue die because my friend the wizard is within.
Are we close?
Oh no, we're not
within 2.
Actually, technically I'm still
within
within
2.
I'm within 2. I'm right here. So
you're the designer. I don't know.
Yes, I'm still within 2.
Oh, I see.
No, it doesn't matter. Oh, I see.
Yes, take another wound.
Taking another wound. That's not great.
That is halfway
not
again.
great.
I need to get like these last 3 wounds. Mike, come here.
Right.
No, I'm good.
Yep.
Stay away.
Yep. I'll take that.
I'm good.
Now I move here. Go ahead and give me a tile, Tom.
Make it a good one.
No. This is my basic action still. I haven't got off this.
We'll make it an echo chamber with a -1 defense.
That's not great. Okay, now I got to kill those cultists before they attack me. So this is my move. This is my.
They're not planning to attack you. You're probably fine.
All right, I'm going to go for a big play. I'm going to play Righteous Fury. It feels like an end game kind of move here. It lets me move up to 2 tiles and attack all minions on the tiles I've entered. And then I can attempt any tile that I entered that has no minions remaining on it. So here I go to purge them. So here we go. So I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to go here. So I'm basically charging towards the Necromancer. So when I go here, I get to attack all these minions, and I'll be throwing
the cannon fodder.
1 red die. And
I don't have it.
You're within 2. Who are you going against? You have +1 for all heroes within 2 tiles for those.
All right, good. So I get +1 for that. All right, so I get 2. So against the first minion, my 2, I got 1 sword.
You got
I killed a guy. And then the next dude, I got... Got him. Wow.
Goodbye.
Which means I can now try to purge this tile. I only get 1 for that, unless you're helping me out.
It's on my own tile.
Nope. So I only get 1 against. You get 2 defense dice here, Tom.
Not bringing.
I got 1 sword. You got 1 shield. Nothing happened there. But then as part of my move, I can go to this tile, which is another purge attempt. 1 versus your 2. I got 1 sword. No.
Nah.
All right. I am staring down the mighty Necromancer here in an epic showdown, but it might be a little scary. And we're halfway to death, so that's not good.
Is it the mighty Necromancer's turn?
It is, in fact, the mighty Necromancer's turn.
So explain how his attack works.
So he can fireball me twice, which is awkward. So, so the mighty Necromancer, he works just like every other minion. So basically, what happens is, if you look at his base here, you'll see he gets 4 red fireballs. What that basically means is Tom's going to get a 4 dice attack.
Twice? If I activate the tile.
Yeah, so if Tom activates the tiles the Necromancer is on, which is this one here, it says the Necromancer can perform 2 minion actions and anything in acrylic is a minion, so including the Necromancer himself. So Tom can do this attack twice, basically.
Welcome to Dungeon.
Right, which means he gets... Now, this is bad for us because, if he gets 2 wounds on me and then you guys don't somehow win... it's going to be ugly in a minute. So go ahead. I get defense dice. I get 1 blue die for being me. My core defenses are not against magic. Do you have any bonuses against magic? You do, but I'm not within 2 of you anymore.
No.
Yeah. I'm too far away. I've split the party. I only got 1 defense die.
I don't want to say I'm betraying you, but
this is definitely a Leroy Jenkins moment.
I also don't want to say that most
it was
of my
a bit
best
of a Leroy
cards are
Jenkins
already
moment,
but they are.
Yeah. All right. Okay, here we go. Take your first shot. You're going to roll.
Oh
no! Okay,
that was possible. That would have been possible.
All right, not great. I'm going to take. I'll take my Righteous Fury offline here, actually, so I don't cover up that.
Okay, so we're at 4. So we can't lose this turn, but
I don't think I can roll 3 shields on a die. Nope. I am again wounded.
4,
5.
5.
The Templar is staggering about. We're 1 away from death. So, all right. We need to win here.
We need to win on basically these
The
turns.
only way I see we can win is if one of you brave souls steps into this unoccupied spot, forces him
I'm
to
all
put a
about
tile
stepping
there,
into blank places.
then plays an amazing card that attacks the Necromancer and slays him before he can slay
That's
me.
the problem is that all my amazing cards were already here.
When he
all you.
when he said I need somebody, he meant Z. It
has to be Z.
Go between
You
my
haven't
good
played one of your
cards
cool
are here.
cards yet. It's your moment to shine. This is it.
This is all about you.
You have
I'm all
been
over
living
it.
for this moment.
I'm all over it.
Z time.
Rest.
You need to move first, though, right?
Tea time. Let me
I feel like he has betrayed us.
Yeah, right?
Okay, let me see. I have 2 cool things. I have Chain Lightning.
Okay.
That's perfect, as long as you can see him.
Attack on minions, bonuses, yes, and then Dispel Magic, not as good. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to go ahead and step in there first.
All right, he steps in.
Tom, what do you got?
Come on.
What did I just
Come on.
walk into?
Happily, there's nothing I can do here.
Yeah, if he was sitting on one of the traps,
You just
we'd
walked
actually
into some dark energy. Look at that eyeball.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the eyeball room.
All right.
That adds +1 dice to minions who are standing there, but fortunately, there's no
Standing
minions.
in it. Okay,
Yeah. So that's
now
good.
I'm going to go ahead and Chain Lightning you, Tom.
Chain Lightning.
Comes,
What type
here
of a
comes
minion is
Chain
it?
Lightning.
Is the Necromancer?
He's got the eyeball. He's a arcane.
Oh, unfortunately, I have nothing that helps you
dwarves
with
don't
that.
help against arcane.
So if he kills this guy, I lose.
Yes. So we're down to this dice roll. If he kills you, we'll win. But if he doesn't kill you, you're going to attack me twice, or one of us, and you're going to almost certainly win. So it's down to this moment right here.
All right, so it says, starting with an adjacent tile to your own, select 3 consecutive tiles, attack all minions in those tiles.
This is designed for clearing whole quarters, but you can also use it to kill a boss.
All right, so my bonus, right now I got 1 red die, then I got a bonus for all heroes within 2 tiles, +1 versus any minion.
Yeah. Okay. And I was set up to really help you out, but Tom moved me up.
This is for purge attempts, so no. You giving me anything?
No.
But you get a third one, don't you?
Why? I have 1 normally, and I get 1 from this.
Yeah. Oh, that's it, huh?
What do you got? What are you giving me?
I got nothing. I'm all
nothing for
wounded.
eyeballs, man.
It's only 2 dice against Tom's.
I thought it was he gets a die for every guy who's 2 from him. Doesn't he get 1 from Mike? Mike's 2.
I
only
am
2
too.
from him.
No, it projects to them. It doesn't get bonuses from them. If that makes sense.
That's it, guys?
Yeah, that's it,
You're
man.
giving me nothing?
Yeah, we're giving you nothing.
You got eyeballs,
Then you
man.
wonder why I want to betray you.
I have nothing with eyeballs.
This is a bold move. All right, so 2 dice. Now we'll notice on the Necromancer gets 3 defense dice. So
You can do it.
Tom has an advantage here. Of
You
1 die
can
off.
do it.
Who's rolling first here?
Is it simul, or are we going to do them separately? You want to roll on the green screen here so we can see what's going on? All right, okay.
I'm afraid if we do that, then you're limiting his.
Oh yeah,
his
got to put the energy in.
The follow.
Dig deep, Z. Dig deep. Dig deep.
That's terrible.
Oh my
blanks!
goodness!
It's all blanks.
Yes. I mean, wait, no.
That's terrible.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and is this some
Die?
sort of like change teams card?
No, sadly, that was so now
Well, no,
Tom
but you
gets-
have 1 extra defense. Is because Z's 2 away from you
Yes,
now.
now my defenses are a little better, so I might survive. You don't have to attack me. You can actually fireball any of us.
I'm hitting you.
Okay. So I get 1 defense die, and then you give plus
You get
1
1 from here.
for that, which is 2 defense dice, and that's it. His are versus swords. So all I've got is these 2
2
defense
more red,
dice,
please.
and he's
2
going to
more
get
red. Okay.
2
Those 2 are
because his tile's
ineffective.
up. He's going to double attack me here. Come
You know
on.
what? I'm not attacking you because I want to show you just how ineffectual I think you are.
Well, we'll find out.
Uh-oh.
Disgusting.
That's it.
Oh,
the Templar's down.
Oh, he's a pulp.
Game.
He's a disgusting pulp. I'll scoop him into a jar.
I think you might have won if you had rested.
Yeah, I need
Yeah, you
because
can
I have
help
some
me
great
out.
cards.
Yeah.
I
Do
would
you have any that are good against that
No,
symbol?
I have nothing good against
Well,
eyeballs.
so we needed to
in here.
But
Good
his is just against
anything?
anything.
yeah, if I had
Getting the dwarf in, a well-rested dwarf in is huge.
That would have helped it. That would have
Yeah.
done it.
Yeah.
Because I would have definitely rolled at least 7, 8
seven
swords.
on the 1, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, the objective we never got
So
to was this one, which lets you spawn guys
close.
anywhere in the dungeon, which is pretty insane too. Also.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring out the other objective if I didn't have to. I brought out that one just because Z was made me play it down there, and I figured,
Right.
well, I'll just play it. You guys are going to ignore that. I didn't want you to quick say, ignore the Lich. Let's find the other 2 objectives. Since I put that there, you had to go through the Lich.
And the interesting thing about this too is, and Tom discovered this near the end there, is you can't really win as the Grimdark Dungeon Master without one of those objective rooms out. That gives you the double attacks.
Yeah.
Because we can rest too easily.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's kind
up
of-
to that point, I was like, I feel like they're kind of walking over me.
Right, but then it's
Then
all
I
about
felt better.
setting up the defended area so we can't get to it fast enough. And that's what you did.
I'm not sure you should have Leroy Jenkins that.
That may have been a little too bold. I thought I got overconfident. I was only had 1 wound at that time.
It's nice to go for a dramatic
It was
kind
dramatic.
of,
It was dramatic.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like setting up for a dramatic type of a thing.
That's right. And it was. I mean, Z almost had it. It was
Yeah.
close.
I don't know what
We
you
didn't
think
set
the
up-
word almost means, but yeah.
We didn't set up our buffs properly.
Grimdark Dungeon Master is supreme.
Hey, there it is. And
you have ruled.
You guys have, what did you say? That you've lost heart? What did you say was the word for it? What, when you guys leave?
when we leave, we become disheartened.
Disheartened.
Yes. We have become disheartened.
Actually, with Russ, I actually disheartened him.
You actually like
I've been
disheartened.
de-hearted.
You
De-hearted.
unhearted.
That's right. We'll be back though.
I don't know. I'm sure there's a verb for it. It's happened in Indiana Jones. It's
Yeah.
happened in
Yeah.
multiple movies.
Yeah, because they haven't sanguinated for the blood. What do they call the heart removal?
I don't know. I think you got aorted. You got aorted as well.
Someone in the chat.
What's the word for lobotomizing a heart, basically, right?
What?
Is that a thing?
I think it's a thing.
Everybody's like, no, this is
I
not
don't
a
think
thing.
that's a thing.
All right.
I'm glad. So welcome to our. That will be a discussion of our next back talk on
I'm glad
Wednesday.
you got that grim and dark though.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you're right in the
Real
theme.
good.
You're right in the theme.
Real good.
Yeah.
We're definitely doing
This
that.
game has changed me. All right, folks. Anyway, this is in the link. You can see in the description. You can see a link to the Kickstarter to orders. Russ said it was an hour. He wasn't lying.
It's an hour.
Right,
It was an
there it
hour.
is.
That was
There
with
it is.
Teach.
With learning the rules, right?
Yeah,
Easy to learn, and hopefully you play. You're like, this is great. Let me try the Dungeon Master next time. You know, switch around. Yeah.
Alrighty, well, thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Mike DeLisio.
I'm Z Garcia.
And I'm Russ Wakelin.
And I'm the winner!
Woo!